Welcome back. We are looking for an opponent for the third game now. We were a little bit ahead, I would say, in the last game, but the warrior sometimes can just kill you, and that's what's happened. Didn't get the right cards to defend against it. Maybe should have played a little bit different as well. But I'm just trying to show how these well-drafted decks, just by looking at the single spreadsheet, can help you already make more money. And I know, when I started out playing this game, and I know other people who did, they started this game out and they played Arena and they went like 1-3, 0-3, 2-3 all the time. And I don't know how this run will end, honestly, but I'm pretty confident it will be somewhat better than that. Archer Protector is not something I really want. But the Bloodsail Corsair is, let's say, a good card against the Mage on first turn, because I can't use it any other way anyways. So that's what we're gonna get on turn 1. It's better than any 2/1 creature, which you could just kill off anyway. Yeah, can wiggle away at these mirror images for a little bit. Being helped by one of my great silver hand recruits. Mirror image is not a bad spell, but I don't like the super early usage of that. These are like, what does you, like 4 health he blocks early. That doesn't seem too useful to me. So as usual, I'm playing my Demolisher first. I really want to get that out there. Elsewhere, in other ways, I would probably play the sword first, but in this case, I'm going to make an exception. So he's already coining. Yeah, he's going to get his Drake out. And not going to die to it this turn, but it's going to be a bit of a problem. Got the secret here, and he probably knows it. Not much you can do about it, except for attacking. So we'll be down to 2 health, and if I hit him with the Demolisher, I can Divine Shield my Demolisher to actually kill him. Oh no, I can't, no. I didn't hit him anyways. Alright. This is gonna be a 5/6 creature, which is awesome. It's just gonna kill all his stuff, pretty much. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. The Demolisher will die, but what do you do, right? Oh, and he's going for the big guns already. That means you can't play any more creatures the next turn. But he's probably trying to kill himself here, anyways. So I could kill this guy, put out 8 damage between all of those. Or I could use the Mad Bomber. Try to hopefully killing this guy and then Divine Shield myself. That would mean I would have to hit 2 out of 3 on 3 targets, which is very unlikely. So I'm not gonna do this. I could still play this freeze card, freeze his mercenary so he can kill himself and so he can't make any minions. But I think I'm gonna go for the... No, actually that's what I'm gonna do. I really want him to stay behind a little bit. And now he has to make a choice. He can kill one of my creatures, but it's gonna be tough for him to summon a lot. Only downside to that is I can't really play the Mad Bomber or anymore that easily, at least. So he's playing his spells. He knows he can't do much. And I can actually play the Arc Protector and kill this guy without losing much, which is awesome. And I'm also getting a nice card to remove his little Drake here, so everything's awesome. Everything's working out very, very well at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to use that. Alright. Would like to use the 1/1, the last +1/1 on some proper creep, but if nothing else comes up, I even used hero ability or something. I don't mind that. So he's getting desperate, he's playing crappy cards which he can't trade effectively at the moment because he has nothing else to do. And I'm gonna abuse that. I'm gonna hit his stuff. Didn't get anything really that I could play here. So, looking for something else in the draw. Still nothing. Well, at least I can use this to protect my elemental a little bit. And a 3/3 is better than buffing a 1/1. So you got nice spells back here, so by that he can't use Flame Strike this turn, but he can use his Blizzard, which he does. Could do 8 damage now to him. I'm gonna keep my cards back. I really think he's gonna have some more AoE or something out there. Also the Mad Bomb I can't really play, the Sergeant doesn't make sense. Same as the Raid Leader, they don't make sense if I can't attack with any other minion in the same turn. And I think it's time to trade. I want to play my Mad Bomber. It has 3 damage and that gets the job done as well here. Usually. Yeah, I got lucky there in the end. Okay, still everything's good. So as I said, playing these two only makes sense if you can attack in the same turn as the other guys that you're buffing, basically. And I want to wait for that. Really need this to draw some cards, but it's not possible, so no biggie. That happens. And I'm thinking the secret might either be getting him 8 armor or probably killing the minion that attacks him. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. So I really want to attack him without buffing it, because if it's kill it, yeah, then I'd rather not waste the buff here. And that was correct, so it's still pretty close. I've got 3 cards, he got 3 cards. He doesn't have the best cards, I would say. Like, he's got the second mirror image, which is not good for sure. And he's had the owl, which he sort of played weirdly. So I'm not sure yet. So now's a good time to play the Raid Leader. Can get these 2 guys killed. I can also play my Vengeance Wrath now, hoping I get 2 hits on the Dark Iron Dwarf. Yep, there we go. Looks good now, 2 cards against 2 cards, and I have 2 versus this one. Oh, he gets this is good for him. He gets a draw card, a good draw card in the end of the game. He's got +2 spell damage by now, so gotta get rid of that. Rather sooner than later. So he's thinking about killing my Demolisher with his Dalaran Mage. I'm fine with that. And so I can buff up my Sylvan Recruiting, kill the Azure Drake pretty much for free. And that's what I'm gonna do. And play some other cards. This would really seal the deal now. And you can see all these cards that I have, I pretty much have no cards except for the Yeti that has like nothing it does. This card is similar because the spell damage doesn't count to me, but the stats of the card are really good. All these cards have like these little tweaks. It does +2 damage, this does +1 to all, even though that's one of my worst cards. This is a buff, and so on. So all these cards like can possibly synergize, and you just have to figure out on the spot how to do it. And that's basically what Arena is about. I mean, you never know what you get in the Arena, but you have to make the best of it, for sure. Got 13 damage to put out, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. 6. Oh, I really want to get rid of the Imp Master, because his imps are gonna kill my 1 health creatures anyways. So this way they can't as easily. So I'm gonna keep tapping my hero power, and he's just gonna kill my stuff. I mean, he can do it with his hero power as well, but that's another story. Only killing the imp, that's unfortunate. Got 8 damage here. Alright, that's a good raid card, which I'm gonna play right away. Still thinking I should kill this guy, because if he gets Flame Strike, he can kill my whole board. Well, he still can, so he can do it even with that. So if he doesn't get Flame Strike this round, I'm pretty much won my 3rd game. And it was against a mage. Mages are like the best in the arena. Nothing to say against that. And I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm just gonna finish it as quick as possible. I don't like when people have the lethal opportunity and just play around for a little bit, so I'm not doing that. Well, this was game 3. I'm already up my 2 wins. Still have 2 games to lose to get out of here. And I wouldn't say I have drafted like a good deck. I mean, this deck is subpar for sure. I have 1 weapon. This is a good one for sure. But I have no other weapons at all. And I mean, you could have like at least 1 or 2 more weapons. Especially the Paladin weapons, they're so great. I'm not talking about the 1/4 club. I'm talking about like this 4/2 sword. Or another one of these even would be great. I don't have any legendaries as well, so this is not a good deck by far. This is just a very, let's say, average deck. And on an average deck, you should most people will be getting 1 or 2 wins, but by picking the right cards, you can actually easily get 3 wins or maybe 4 wins. I'm hoping 4 wins with this deck. 3 will be okay. 5 would be nice. Everything above is, I think, not possible. Same logic as always. Trying to get the small cards out. Against Priest, you really need a lot of damage early, so I'm probably going to keep all the small things. And yeah, that's also a Blink-182 title. Because they have these little beasts that have 3 health, and you really need to kill them in 1 turn. If you can't, pretty much dead. And who likes to be dead, right? Could pretty much 1-for-1 trade. I think I'm just gonna abuse the Abusive Sergeant though. I mean, his guy has stealth, which is I mean, what does it help him compared to my 2-1? It doesn't really give him much. He can choose when to attack, that's true. So that's what he's probably going to do. That's the card I'm talking about, the Northshire Cleric. But what he forgot is... That's why I kept the Shattered Sun Cleric. That's exactly what you need. You need to get the 2 damage card out and just kill that thing off. And of course you can kill either of my cards now, but I think I'm quite ahead already now. And I guess it's time for an Argent Protector to shine. Could have killed him actually, that was pretty stupid. I was thinking I want to trade the 2-2 against the 3-2, which I'm still doing, but I'd rather have 2 creatures out instead of 1 with Divine Shield. But well, it's not the biggest mistake in the world, but could have been done better. So I want to get rid of this, I'd say. It's overkill by 1, that's fine. I still have 1 creature out, and it doesn't cost me a card, it just costs me the turn. But since I still have initiative, that's a really good trade actually. So I'm even a card ahead and I have 1 out, so all looks pretty good. Alright, so how do we play this? I could kill this guy and then play the Mad Bomber. Or I could play this guy, kill it and play it on him, and actually use the full 3 damage, and then play the Mad Bomber, and only have to hope for 1 out of 3 hits to go on this guy. Which is pretty realistic, I would say. And now I can choose, do I want to play my Acolyte of Pain, which I can get 2 cards from at least, or do I want to go more aggressive and play my Demolisher? And that's what I think I want to do here. I want to play the Demolisher. The 2 damage it does fits really well to the Squire. The Squire can kill me. It has to kill the Mad Bomber basically. If it doesn't, there's chances he will die to the Demolisher. So I'm forcing him to trade. It's not the best trade for me, but he can do the same trade if I play the Acolyte of Pain. So in that way, I think it's a good thing for me. Oh, and he's got a Demolisher as well. I do have another Hammer of Wrath though, which will help me deal with that. Yeah, that's all okay, I would say. I can Divine Shield myself and attack him. And then I can play the Loot Hoarder and Hero ability. I think that's the best way. Suicide, yeah, all this doesn't make sense. Okay. Could have played the Acolyte of Pain instead of these 2 though, but oh well. This thing has a little bit more damage. Would have been nice to get the Acolyte of Pain to attack for 1 HP, that's always a good thing. That's really how you have to play it basically. Especially the Paladin, you can buff it up with +4/+4. That's obviously great, but the best way in general is to try to get him to attack against the 1 minion guy as often as possible. Tons of possibilities here. Could play the Avenging Wrath. He's got 7 out. I've got 1 and 2 damage possibilities. Could kill this guy. Not that. Yeah, so I think I want to do that and hope for at least 2 damage on this guy. Out of 8. So that's like 80% or something for that to happen. And if it's more, I'm very happy, and I'm just gonna trade my 1 minion and put him under more pressure, and it already is looking very good. And what has happened, what have I done to win this again? I've basically just used all these little abilities that these guys have to max out their potential. I haven't won yet, so don't let that fool you. It's not over until it's over. Weissman once said. Could do 3 damage plus the 4 and draw a card. That sounds like a good suggestion, I would say. So keeping my cards up, killing his stuff, always good. Just these little things. He's playing something that he can't see me on the deck being able to remove easily, and all these +2, +1 attack, getting Divine Shield, these are the things that make it really good and really possible to win in the end. So this guy is pretty big, but he can only kill one of my guys each turn, and I can play, let's say, couple. Could use like the whole Demolisher army and attack him. Or I could play my Taunt guy in the Yeti, putting him down to 7, puts him into kill range for me. Or I can do that next turn. I think I want to draw a card pretty soon, so I'm just going to go with all the Demolishers, hoping I can get some hits off, either on his hero or on him. It doesn't matter. If it gets on the Enforcer, I can kill it sometimes quick. And if it gets on the hero, that's also fine. Just hoping he doesn't get like too crazy spells now. He's not even going for, isn't he? I think he should be, really. Yeah, he should be. Anything else would be pretty bad. Let's get one of the Divine Shield at least. Come on. Yes, thanks. Not that I can use that right now, but you never know. Yeah, I'm just not going to do anything at the moment. Gonna wait and see what he does. He's gonna kill my Taunter, and then he's gonna do something with the Sunwalker. He killed one of the Demolishers, and the Demolishers don't like him for that, so they're attacking him. And that's actually quite nice. So I can, oops, not with this, but I can trade one of my Demolishers against his Sunwalker, which is definitely something I want to do. Oh, actually I could have used, no, well, could have used that on someone else. So he's out of cards. I've got a couple left. That's always a good proposition in my opinion. So it took a while longer. I thought it was over a couple of minutes ago already. But it's not yet. No, it should really be over. Yeah, draw a card. And for 6, he's gonna get a Yeti. I have 12 damage and he has 13 health. That's just ridiculous. Come on. Just die already. Nope. I mean, I don't really have to care for his minions, I would say. Just put everything out and yeah, let's see. Hopefully he doesn't get the 2 damage to all thing, but even that, he wouldn't be able to kill all of my creatures. But he's very resilient. He doesn't want to die. And I totally respect that. I don't like when people leave a game after 3 turns. That's not when the game is over. So what does he have back there? Taunt. Not enough, my friend. Not enough. Alright, so this is my... Okay, I actually will just play with him a little bit, just this one time, because he was so resilient. But... okay. So I'm up 3-1 now, with a pretty average deck already. So I've got my 3 wins, I'm already above average. So I'm gonna cut the video right here and make another one then. And hopefully see you in a bit.